So for those of your returning viewers will know that the channel has done a variety of different things over the years, from hand engraving to building trucks, and we recently restored a Land Cruiser 80 series. The 80 series is doing really well. We'll do an update video. But that being said, I do have a little bit of affinity for restoring things, and the episode today, obviously the picture gives it away. We are on our way to go and collect a Honda CR250 1991 model. So there's an absolute classic, an absolute weapon of its era. And the little bit of a backstory of this whole sort of project that we are going to undertake is the individuals that we are doing this for. We've known them for well over 5 years, and they hold a very special place in our hearts. And for those of you in the four-wheel drive community, would heard of Nash Oak Wild Camping. It is a wonderful place to come and just enjoy some overlanding, some camping, and just enjoy the wilderness. And the two owners of the place, Rick and Shirley, are absolutely wonderful. They are hard-working farmers, and long story short, I eyeballed this bike in their barn quite some time ago, and I did ask and poke and prod some questions and kind of found out a little bit of a backstory behind the bike and what it really means to these people. And it's something very special to them, mainly Rick. I think it'll bring back his sort of younger years, and it's something that we felt, or I personally felt, that I'd really want to do for these people. Help them out, restore the bike, and give them something to enjoy, and take them back to the younger days of those bikes. So that's what we're going to do. We are just around the corner, so a 5-hour round trip to collect the bike. Yeah, beautiful sort of Wales, a pristine, stunning place in the country, and we're going to show you guys what the current state of this bike is. And it hasn't moved, I don't think it's started in many years, so we'll give you an overview of everything. We're going to obviously pick it up, we're going to get it home, and then we're going to start the restoration project. Yeah, so wish us luck.
There's a big difference.
Okay, you're going to give me a hand uncovering this thing. This has been sitting for over 30 years. 31 years.
What's under there? I forgot what's underneath it now.
There she is in all her glory.
Wow.
It's still immaculate condition.
Yeah. One careful owner.
Wow. An absolute classic. We definitely got our work cut out for us, eh?
Yeah, it's going to be nice cleaning it up when you get home.
Yeah. Like I said, that's the first thing we do when we get home is we're going to get on a stand and get it cleaned up, and then we're going to go through the whole sort of...
Make her look beautiful, eh?
Yeah, and just kind of get an idea of where we're at. You know what, I think that tank is in really good condition as well.
Yeah, well, it doesn't see much daylight lately.
Because this is one of the hardest things to find, is a tank for these bikes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that. Well, you'd be surprised me if it wasn't in good condition.
Oh, yes.
But I'm full of surprises.
Liv, do you want to go grab the...
Camera.
Yeah, the camera, please. So we can just take a thumbnail.
Do you want to photograph it in here?
Yes, in its current form.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This is awesome, eh? Oh, what a machine. What a machine. What a privilege, eh? 31 years. Let's breathe some more life into this, the old girl. So what? Nice DG exhaust, performance exhaust. Gosh. Let me take a...
Is she in gear?
No.
Brakes still work?
surprising. What a machine, eh? See how she rolls. She doesn't look like much now.
No, she looks like
I think we need to look at and focus on what she will be looking like when we're done with this. I think it'll be.
Well, it's all. There's no bits missing, are there?
No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like everything's intact.
Just 31 years
of just being
mothballed.
Yeah. So the clutch, we need to get you a new clutch lever. It's gone. It's okay. She doesn't need a good old wash, and I think it'll look so much better. Eh?
Just wash her off and bring her back.
Look, it's not. A few bits and pieces, new levers and gear selectors. We'll get new hoses and all that stuff. It's going to look literally brand spanking new when this comes back. Oh, right, so we're going to get her in at an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes. She's in.
She'll go in the corner.
Yeah, she's right there. Bomb. She's in.
Have you got straps?
I'm going to lean her over. I might need. I suppose you've got a little bit of rope. I just want to tie.
Well, you can edit that part out anyway.
It's all good.
So how do you feel about knowing that bike is 31 years old and it's been sitting for 31 years in that barn?
You know what, I wasn't expecting it to be sat for that long. I was expecting it's been sat for 5 or 6 years, you know, it hasn't been started and whatever. And then you obviously heard it on the camera. It was literally, I think his final race is in 93.
94.
Beginning of 94,
Yeah.
And then he parked it up.
Yep.
It literally sat in that barn since 1994. That's 31 years.
It's a very long time.
That's insane. It's so difficult to try and fathom that. That is so, wow.
And considering the condition the bike's still in as well, I would say it's not a bad condition.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I think the hardest thing from what I've read and what I've seen is the fuel tank is one of the hardest things to obtain. So I'm not sure if there's an aftermarket one, but this is the original tank. Looks in really good condition. There's obviously a lot of parts that are going to have to get changed and updated, and I think we always knew that anyway. So but what a privilege to work on such an old machine, such a piece of history. One of the old, I say relic. It won't be a relic once we've restored it, but you know, these were the bikes that literally paved the way for big, brutal two-strokes. You know, and they were just really mean raw power, and it's just what a privilege to be a part of that as well.
But to see the excitement on Rick's face, knowing that someone is helping him.
Oh yeah,
it was just something to see.
That's amazing. I mean, being a part of that and having that opportunity to help these people and being able to trust us with restoring the bike I'm truly grateful that they trust us to restore the bike for them, and that is truly a privilege. And it feels really good to be able to give something back as well. That's really nice, because I mean, these are really hard-working people. Farmers, you know, they're up against it in the UK and up against these things, and they don't have much, and they don't ask for much, and it's just really nice being able to help where you can, and you know, and hopefully we can pull together some support from people, from contacts I know. So if you're watching this video and if there's any shape or form you are able to help with the restoration on this bike, then please get in contact. We would really love to hear from you guys, especially if you guys know Rick and Shirley. Let's make it really personal. I think that'll be a really nice touch for them. They'd really appreciate that.
I mean, so many of you have used their farms as camping spot, as a midpoint for your off-roading.
Exactly. I mean, so they are so well known. These people are such well-known people within the four-wheel drive industry. So if anybody, you guys are watching, I know this is a completely different video, but I'm sure this is it'll resonate, it'll be quite personal to people who know them. And if you do know someone within any capacity who's able to help in any shape or form with the restoration of this bike, that would be really awesome. Get in touch and we can really pull together and make this really exciting project a sort of like dream come true. And I don't think he even thought it was going to be a thing until I kind of convinced him to let me restore the bike for him. And he was he was scratching his head and was like, do you really want to go through that trouble? And then it's yeah, I really do, because it's really rewarding seeing something so old and breathe you know, some new life into it. So I think what an opportunity. So okay, without further ado, we're going to get the bike home, we're going to park her up, and then tomorrow, yeah, we're going to give it a thorough wash down, and then we're going to establish ground zero, where are we at, what we need to do, and then go from there. So exciting, very, very exciting times.
Yeah, very busy times.
Oh yes.
The brakes still work.
That's a good thing, eh?
Yeah, suspension's gone. Black bottom tyre as well. So we can give it a good clean. So what we got going on here is a bit of pre-wash, citrus pre-wash, It really helps with breaking down obviously the grime. You can see how it just strips away the dirt, really loosens everything up for us, makes our lives easier in terms of cleaning. So when we pressure wash, we let this dwell for just a short amount of time. You don't have to go mental with it, but this really punches into the dirt. And then when you pressure wash the car or the bike or whatever you're washing, it really helps loosen everything up and just eats into that grime really well. So really good worthwhile product to get if you were doing any restoration project or just cleaning stuff around the house. It's always good to look for a very good, powerful citrus pre-wash, and this one in particular is from Jenny Chem. We have found Jenny Chem's products to be absolutely exceptional, and they just work, which is really handy. And especially when you were spending your hard-earned money on stuff, you just want things to work and make a difference. And yeah, their products are fantastic. They got great deals on. I'm not just doing a plug for them. I really believe in their products. I've used their products for a couple of years now, and they're just exceptional. So I've always done that on the channel. If I believe in something and it's really done a good job, I'll always plug it and make sure the credit is paid where credit is due. And you can just see how that citrus is just biting into that grime, loosening everything up. So it's just gonna really transform the look of the CR, and it's going to give us a good idea of what we're dealing with, and especially with a strip down, we'll be able to help us with the restoration project, dealing with a clean foundation.